Hey friends, welcome to today's video. I wanted to talk to you today about series I'm excited for in 2020. Not series that are coming out, but just series that I want to either continue with or start in the year 2020. So I'm just gonna get right into it. The first book that I'm really quickly gonna talk about is one that I don't have any of the books yet. I wanted to start reading Harry Potter this year. I've never read it. I have plans to read it. I know vaguely when I will start, but I don't have any of the books yet. So Harry Potter is definitely a series that I want to start. I doubt I'll get through all the books in 2020. Knowing me, I won't get through them all just one after the other because I'll get tired of them. But I am looking forward to starting and seeing what I think because I haven't seen any of the movies in years and years and years, so I don't remember anything. And I've never read any of them. I think I might have read the first chapter once when I was younger, like maybe like 12. And then my mom caught me reading it and wouldn't let me read it. So I never actually got to get into Harry Potter. Anyway, getting into the stack here, the book that I have is actually the third one in the Century Trilogy. The first one is called Fall of Giants by Ken Follett, and this one is the third one, which I believe is based around the Cold War. The first one was my favorite of the series. The first one follows World War I. Love those characters. I love his writing. It's incredible. Gave it 5 stars. The second one I gave 4 stars. It had a teeny tiny bit of like middle book syndrome, but again, really loved his characters. I love the way that he writes. Super easy to absorb. I just didn't manage to get to the third one in 2019, so this is definitely one that I want to get to in 2020. I want to complete the trilogy. And also by Ken Follett, I would love to start Pillars of the Earth, which I don't have yet, but that is part of the, I think it's called the Kingsbridge Trilogy, and I want to get those 3 books at some point and annotate them and love them because they're really loved, and Ken Follett is an amazing writer. Next on the pile is the second book in the Stormlight Archive series, and this is Words of Radiance. I read The Way of Kings in 2019. I loved it. You guys saw it was one of my favorite books of the year. I'm really excited to get to book 2, hopefully book 3, because book 4 is actually coming out this year, but this is definitely a series that I want to continue on with. And then sticking in the same vein with Brandon Sanderson, because I feel like once you read him, like, you can't not love his book. I do want to read the second generation of Mistborn books. I didn't start them in 2019 because honestly, the first kind of generation, like the first trilogy, gutted me so bad. I wasn't ready. Like, I wasn't ready to move on to a new cast. I wasn't ready. My heart was torn up. I was shook. I was so broken when I finished reading the first trilogy, so I'm really excited to get to this at some point this year. I will have all 3 of the second generation books. I got all 6 for Christmas last year, so looking forward to getting to that one. And then I have The Lies of Locke, Lamora, which I have talked about a couple of times now. This is one of Murphy's, actually I think this is Murphy's like new favorite series, so I'm really excited to start it. I've heard nothing but good things. I trust her recommendations so much. She never leads me astray, but I am really excited to start this in the new year. I just have a feeling I'm going to love it, so looking forward to this one as well. And then this one is one that I picked up, gosh, probably back in the summertime. I got the first 2 books, so I have Outlander and I think the second book, I can't see it, I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on. I think it's called A Dragonfly in Amber? I always forget if it's Amber or Embers. I think it's Amber. I've watched the first season, I think. Maybe the first 2 seasons. I can't remember. But then I decided to stop because I thought I might want to read the books. And so I do want to try and read the books before I catch up on the TV show. I loved the TV show, so I'm hoping that I love the books just as much. And then the last that I have on this stack is Scythe, and obviously Scythe, Thunderhead, and The Toll. I don't own The Toll yet, but I do have Thunderhead. I'm really excited for this series. Pretty much everyone that I follow that's read this has also loved it, and I trust those people very much. I am looking forward to seeing what I think of this trilogy or series or whatever, because it's a trilogy. But I'm really looking forward to this one, despite the fact that it says Glean in it all over. I know you guys are going to tease me about that now. Every time I talk about this, it's just going to be like glean. Maybe I'll get over my hatred of that word if I love this book enough. But I'm really looking forward to the Scythe series. I'm really looking forward to it. I think I'm really gonna enjoy it. I know I didn't really go into necessarily to what these books are about. You guys can always check them out on Goodreads. I'm not the best with synopses before I actually read the books, because I'm better at explaining it after the fact, and I don't like to read the backs of books because sometimes there's spoilers there and I just don't want to know about them. So obviously you can check these out on Goodreads if you don't already know vaguely what they're about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a comment down below, let me know either what you're excited for next year, whether it's like from your shelves or new releases or anything like that. If you have any recommendations, also drop them down below. I'm always looking for like new things, even though I have entirely too many books to read in a year already. While you're down there, don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already, and the bell so you don't miss future notifications. I do upload most Mondays and Thursdays, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.